our staff, ASM Global, our tenants and partners, the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, and the Houston Texans, I welcome you all to NRG Park this morning as we kick off the largest infrastructure project at NRG Park, but more importantly, the largest sustainability project in Harris County since the creation of the Harris County Climate Action Plan, led by Commissioner Garcia. I'd like to take a quick moment to recognize some folks we have with us today from Precinct 3, Commissioner Tom Ramsey's office. We have Lawrence Bell. He's definitely worth applause, right, Lawrence? Precinct 4, Commissioner Leslie Brione's office. We have Ann Soong, Ray Guerra, and Sion Rhodes. Thank you for being here. We also have the Director of Harris County's Office of Office of Sustainability, Lisa Lynn. There she is. Thank you. From the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, Mr. Peter McStravick. He's hiding from us. From the Offshore Technology Conference, thank you guys for being here today. Gina, Jamie, and Shireen. There they are. Thank you all for being here. This is such a historic day for all of us because in my mind it's the start of the future of NRG Park. Over the last 20 years, NRG Park has welcomed more than 72 million people through our gates, tens of thousands of events, and an economic and community impact that would be hard to quantify. Without a doubt, our facilities have been home to or played a large part in many of the largest events in our region. As we look toward the future of the park, we have to have a vision that goes beyond today, next year, or even 5 years from now. We have to ask ourselves, how can we have an impact for generations to come? And that's what we're here to talk about today. And in partnership with Harris County, Johnson Controls, we kick off NRG Park's Energy Efficiency and Sustainability Project that goes beyond facility and infrastructure improvements. It gives back. This project will reduce NRG Park's annual carbon dioxide emissions by an estimated 241,000 metric tons. That's the equivalent of taking 52,000 vehicles off Harris County's roadways. But one of the best parts of this partnership is that it will have no financial impact to the guests of NRG Park or the taxpayers of Harris County. This project will be paid by the savings we're going to see on the decrease of the utilities usage, estimated to be $54 million. And I'd like to point out those savings are guaranteed by Johnson Controls, right? Absolutely. NRG Park is proud and grateful to Harris County for your leadership on this issue for all of Harris County. And here to tell us why this project is important to the residents of Harris County is our commissioner, the man whose precinct NRG Park resides, Commissioner Rodney Ellis.
Thank you, Ryan. Commissioner Garcia, my colleague staffs for being here, Bishop Dixon, thank you all for being here. This is a big deal. We happen to be at one of the largest and one of the busiest sports and entertainment complexes in the country, NRG Park. I'm proud to have it in Precinct 1. This is a big deal. Through an energy savings performance contract, infrastructure updates will be entirely funded, as he stated, by savings, with additional savings redirected back to the county. The project will reduce carbon emissions in alignment with Harris County's complete climate action plan. So I'm so glad that our Director of Sustainability is here. It aims to reduce carbon emissions by 40% by 2030. Make note of that, 40% by 2030. In addition to creating a renewed environment at NRG Park, attendees, this project is expected to reduce, as he said, carbon emissions by more than 241,000 metric tons annually, making this a project of significance to Harris County and letting us meet our goal of 40% by 2030. I'm proud to represent this area. I appreciate Commissioner Garcia being here. There are great things in store for this park and entertainment complex in the future, and it sets an important milestone. It is the template for the rest of the county facilities to follow, because this is by far the biggest and the busiest one. I'm so glad that the county has adopted a climate action plan. We are, Commissioner Garcia, the first county in Texas to do so. So welcome, we're glad you're here. Let's make it work. Last point is, I'm also proud that they adopted a strong and stringent minority business enterprise goal. In the largest the county with the largest and most diverse minority population in the state, it is important that we bring those businesses along. So I'm so proud of what our friends at Johnson Controls are doing. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Commissioner. We certainly appreciate your support of this partnership in NRG Park. We're thankful for all you've done for us. Thank you very much. I'd also like to recognize quickly, walked in Greg Grissom, President of Houston, Texas, and Juan Rodriguez with the Houston Texans. Thank you guys so much for your partnership and for being here today. Next, we're going to hear from the architect of Harris County's Climate Action Plan, Commissioner Adrian Garcia, and how this project will impact not just the community in Harris County, but the millions of lives that we're going to touch here.
Thank you, Ryan, and I am so excited. The reality of it is that we won't have to turn the lights down in order to save energy in the future. But to that end, let me just say first to Johnson Controls, thank you. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your engagement with us. But most importantly, as Commissioner Ellis alluded to, the minority participation, but also the inclusion of local businesses and local talent. I was so excited, number one, to see Alam move over to the Johnson Controls, but I didn't realize that my dear friend Holly is also a part of the team, and so that gives me a lot of comfort that our values locally will be a part of this work going forward. But as you know, we know Harris County is the energy capital of the world, but that's never been good for me, and that's why I led on the Climate Action Plan for Harris County. Harris County should be the clean energy capital of the world. And this collaboration between NRG Park and Johnson Controls drives home energy efficiency efficiencies, which check so many of the boxes. These actions help us reach our sustainability goals, improve the overall experience for visitors to the complex, and save money. Yes, save money. And you heard Ryan talk about the $54 million that has been guaranteed, along with a Super Bowl visit by the Houston Texans. Right, Greg? See, they need better lighting in the stadium so that they can see the plays right, and so that's all going to work together. But the beauty of it is that the taxpayers won't have to pay a penny to fund this initiative. The savings on energy costs may make it pay for itself. It's great to see NRG Park moving towards sustainability in lockstep with the county. And the Climate Action Plan really came to fruition for me because I was a part of the public power pool. And when I asked two fundamental questions that Commissioner Ellis touched on, one is, how do we engage minority businesses? The answer was, that's not what we do. The second question I asked was, how do we buy clean energy? And again, the answer was, that's not what we do. So ultimately, Harris County pulled out of the public power pool. And that led me to start the work on building the Climate Action Plan that we are now embracing and moving towards, ensuring that Harris County's internal operations all are adopted or managed by and directed by the Climate Action Plan. That plan embraces the same kind of energy efficiency standards NRG Park is embarking on with this new program. We also kicked off our own energy efficiency revolving fund. We too will invest savings from energy efficient measures into more efficiency upgrades across the county. Even as we continue to see these innovations come to pass, it remains true that the best way to lower our carbon footprint is to consume less. These upgrades and dedication to continual maintenance will make a huge impact. And so I'm so proud, once again, to see NRG Park, through the leadership of Ryan, Bishop Dixon, the other members of the Houston Sports Entertainment Corporation, just excited about the leadership that we're seeing there. This is just the beginning and the tip of the iceberg, and I just can't applaud everyone enough for their respective work. Congratulations to all.
Thank you very much, Commissioner. We certainly appreciate your leadership on this important issue and your support of this project at NRG Park. Up next, I'd like to introduce the chairman of the Sports Corporation Board and my boss, one of the 5 bosses, is Bishop James Dixon. He's going to elaborate on how this project shapes his vision for the future of NRG Park and the impact to our community. Bishop?
Thank you so very much, Ryan, our CEO here at the Harris County Sports and Convention Corporation. We are honored to be here today with all of you, and I want to just begin by asking us to give Ryan an applause for the fine job that he and his team and staff have done on this project and everything else that we do successfully here at NRG Park, along with all of our team and staff. It's great to see all of us here. Of course, Commissioner Garcia for leading this climate action plan. Thank you so very, very much for your visionary leadership, and of course to Commissioner Rodney Ellis of Precinct 1 and all of the county commissioners that have been named, along with our county judge, Judge Hidalgo. All of them deserve a tremendous applause for us being here on today. Would you just join me in giving them the recognition that is well deserved? And certainly to our partners here at NRG Park, the rodeo, thank you, Peter, for being here, and Greg with the Texans. We appreciate you, and Juan, and all of those entities who help to make NRG Park go operationally every day. And enough cannot be said about Johnson Controls. Thank you also very, very much for your professional acumen and leadership in bringing this dynamic opportunity to pass. My name is James Dixon. I am the chairman of the board of the Harris County Sports and Convention Corporation, and I welcome all of you here to this morning as we celebrate this historic partnership between NRG Park, Harris County, and Johnson Controls. I first want to recognize Maureen Blaze, Vice President of GM of Johnson Controls. Thank you so very much, Maureen, for your leadership in the Sustainable Infrastructure Division. And then thank you for your dedication to excellence as we move forward on this momentous and historic project. I can think of no better way than to celebrate NRG Park's 20th anniversary. We are celebrating 20 years as we speak, than with a project as forward-thinking as this. By enhancing our facilities to be more sustainable and energy efficient, we're setting a solid foundation to build our next 20 years on with our tenants and partners, the Texans and the rodeo and others who are here, OTC, and all of those who utilize our facilities for their industry opportunities and projects. We've all heard, of course, of the greatest medical center in the world is the Texas Medical Center. And from day one, as I became chairman, I tout the fact that we do applaud the fact that we have the largest, most dynamic, and the most renowned medical center anywhere on the planet here in Harris County. It's a global destination. And while we applaud that and thank God for it, it's our belief that the medical center should not be the only global destination in a city as dynamic as Houston, in a county as diverse and dynamic as Harris County. It's our belief that NRG Park should be the next global destination from all over the world where people would come, not because they're sick, but because they want to celebrate. They want to be entertained. They want to shop. They want to take vacations. They want to have opportunities here. And why not Houston? Why not Harris County? And certainly this project helps us to move closer towards that goal. Now, I know that you say that's an ambitious goal, but why try to do little? An amen kind of goes there. Yeah. I have to teach y'all that, you know, how to respond to a preacher. You have to say amen at some point. But we're proud. We're proud of all that we do here at NRG Park. As board chair, I get a firsthand look at the first-class staff working hard every day to host world-class events. I'm proud to be a part of this organization. We're creating a destination that will better the lives of everyone in our community by enhancing our facilities to be more sustainable, more energy efficient, and providing a healthier place to enjoy our events. I'm also proud to have partners like Harris County and partners like Johnson Controls who are focused, as I am, to make NRG Park a place for all. And as has been stated and restated, thank you for your commitment to diversity and inclusivity, to make sure that all of Harris County professionals have an opportunity and others have an opportunity to participate in this. We are moving forward together at NRG Park and moving forward together in Harris County. And this project gets us there faster. Thank God for the progress. There you go, at NRG Park. And I'll pay you when I come off the stage. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Bishop. Certainly appreciate that. And Commissioner and I were just talking about the previous projects that have happened in this area. The savings were not guaranteed. They were estimated and projected, but not guaranteed. So Commissioner is very proud of the fact, as are we, that Johnson Controls is going to guarantee that $54 million in savings. So thank you all very much. And certainly here to tell you all more about that is Lisa Brown with Johnson Controls, talking about the specifics and how it's going to impact NRG Park and certainly their vision on a larger stage.
Good morning. That's a tough act to follow. What a glorious day, and with glorious people, and isn't it a wonderful opportunity to meet and be and spend time with future-focused individuals in this room. And I want to thank the Harris County Sports and Convention Corporation, Ryan Walsh and his executive team, and all the county commissioners that have come out. Thank you so much for making time. My colleagues, Maureen and Alam and Holly, and what better, as it was already stated, to a better way to focus on the beautiful work and history of the last 20 years of this venue than to look at what the next 20 years are going to take. So I had the most beautiful recent experience to be one of the 5.5 million visitors annually at NRG Park to come and visit the rodeo. And being a little New Yorker, they popped a hat on me, and Ryan made sure I had the right one, and truly enjoyed it. I don't know what I would have done without Veronica and Ryan, and I saw amazing things. I saw families together with pure joy. We saw relationships and new community being built, and the entire time, money was being raised for scholarships. And so that's one of the reasons why Johnson Controls truly enjoys and is delighted to work with the NRG executives and the HCSCC leaders, is because you have shared values that Johnson Controls has. You are constantly reinvesting into your community, and we are very proud to walk hand in hand with you on your sustainability and energy efficiency journey. You've made an aggressive climate action plan, which we think is extremely doable, and Johnson Controls has also committed to net zero by 2040. So we're like-minded individuals there. And we're very, very excited that the people, the proud people of Texas, will know that. And speaking of Texas, Johnson Controls has been in Texas since 1901. We have 39 locations. We have over 3,200 employees, and it has been really important for us to be able to help with infrastructure upgrades, energy efficiency, and renewable energy projects across higher education, county government, city government, K through 12 schools. So we're here about investing as well, and of that, just to pick out a point, over those 30 projects that we currently have active guarantees in Texas, we have over $22 million in diversity supplier contracts. So we absolutely have the same values as you do. And we're no strangers to sustainability, and we're very excited about our net zero journey as well. So I think that I want to again thank everyone for their time, and to know that everyone in this room is focused on investing in tomorrow and making a brighter future for our children and their children. And thanks, Ryan.
We're certainly honored to have all of you here, and I want to also recognize Board Member Carol Stith. Carol, would you come on up as we prepare to cut the ribbon as well? Give him a hand. Yes. Thank you so very much. Peter, would you come up for the rodeo? And Greg, of course, with the Texans, we appreciate you being here as well for this momentous occasion to cut the ribbon. I want to say as they're approaching, I think it's very important that all of us leave here speaking about the fact that this project will save Harris County taxpayers $54 million. That is huge. That is huge, and we're so excited about the business sense that this project comprises. We appreciate them all well. All right, we're ready to cut the ribbon. We're going to move the podium.